Friends, we are continuing with development of HRM. In this lecture, we shall start self-development. Friends, self has two parts according to this concept. One part is called patent self, other part is called inner self. Patent self relates to the physical features and inner self relates to the behavior pattern, the values a person has, the strengths of the person, the weaknesses of the person. Means this is software part of the person, this is hardware part of the person. So self has two parts. One is patent self, that is physical feature, the hardware. Other is inner self, that is primarily behavior, the value, the strengths, the weaknesses, that is soft part. What is self-development? Self-development refers to a developing a mature personality which can handle different tasks and situations with ease, and it is an ongoing process. So self-development is a process for developing a mature personality. That personality which can handle different tasks and situations without any problem. And this is not one-time affair, this is ongoing process. As regards organization, self-development relates to what? So in relation to the organization, the self-development relates to at individual level. So individual's motivation pattern, individual's locus of control, individual's power basis. So it also relates at interpersonal level. So interpersonal needs, transaction analysis. So one is at individual level. At individual level, it relates to the motivation pattern followed by the individual, the locus of control of the individual, the power basis of the individual. Interpersonal means between persons, interpersonal level. So interpersonal needs, then transaction analysis, then at group level. So being effective member in the work group. Now, locus of control. So this is important concept in self-development, the locus of control. At individual level, the locus of control is one of the parts under self-development, as we have seen. What is meant by locus of control? So this concept was given by Leftcourt and Levinson. According to them, an individual has beliefs about who is responsible for what happens in his life. So every individual has belief as to who is responsible for what has happened in his life or what will happen in his life. Some believe that events are determined by external factors, and some believe that these are determined by the person himself. So those who believe that events affecting a person are determined by external factors, so those individuals have more of external locus of control. On the other hand, those individuals who believe that whatever happens in their life is a result of action orientation of the individual. So those people have internal locus of control. Now, those persons who are having internal locus of control, those who believe that whatever happens in life is because of action orientation of the individual himself. So they do not wait for external forces to happen. So they keep on moving, they do not wait for external forces, external events. As regards organizations, so the persons who are having internal locus of control, who believe in their capabilities, who believe that whatever happens in their life is their own actions, so they are more suitable to the organization. So at organization level, the locus of control, those persons who are having internal locus of control, they are more appropriate for the organization because they take actions to bring the organization in better performance. Concept of power basis. Friends, at individual level, power basis is another aspect in self-development. So one is motivational pattern, other was locus of control, and third one was power basis. So this concept was given by Power Cotter. What is meant by power basis? Friend, power basis is a measure of person's potential to get others to do what he wants them to do, or to avoid being forced to do what he does not want to do. So a person wants to do something and he has the potential to get others to do what he wants to do. A person does not want to do something and he has the potential to avoid being forced to do what he does not want to do. So that is called power basis. According to Philander, Hess and Blanchard, the coercive power bases include organizational position. A person in senior position has the potential to get others to do what he wants them to do because he has the authority. Similarly, punishment, the fear of punishment, forces a person to do something which he does not want to do. Similarly, charisma or personal relationship, closeness to source of power. So these are various measures, various tools, various components of power basis. So where a person is in a position to do others to do what he wants them to do. Persuasive power base include expertise, competence. So power bases can be coercive, so with force, and these can be persuasive. So these include expertise and competence. After power basis, we shall start with transaction analysis in the next part of the lecture. Thank you.